It's Friday, August 6, 2010. I'm Andy Waits in the News Bunker with today's front page review. First, the New York Times. Senate confirms Kagan as justice in partisan vote. Why is it that in the nationalized healthcare vote, one Republican congressman votes for it and it's bipartisan? 5 Republicans vote for Kagan and the Times calls it partisan. Russia, crippled by drought, bans exports of grain. Wheat prices are up 90% since June because of that drought. Here's a fire burning in western Russia during the worst heat wave in their memory. Exotic deals put Denver schools deeper in debt. If an investment sounds too good to be true, well, a story about the regeneration of human tissue, which could be useful in Washington, D.C., where many legislators need to grow a pair. The killer who shot 8 in Manchester called 911 and said the reason he was doing it was, "This place here is a racist place." More questions of ethics as government contractors endow universities in the names of senators and congressmen. The Times names 2 Democrats and a Republican on the front page. Scanning the LA Times. Now Bell officials are being investigated for voter fraud that allowed them to change the rules to give themselves exorbitant salaries. Kenyans are ecstatic about their vote to limit the power of their president. Hopefully their president agrees. Shifting sands in a city of dreams. Basra, Iraq has money, it has beachfront property, and no sense of stability. Kagan cleared for high court. The LA Times calls it a largely party line vote, 63-37. A story about how U.S. District Judge Vaughn Walker arrived at his Proposition 8 position. Why is that under Kagan's picture? Just asking. And Wycliffe Jean's run at running Haiti. He lives in New Jersey. That'd be a long commute. Let's look at the Dallas Morning News. Nolan Ryan and Chuck Greenberg outbid Mark Cuban to buy the Texas Rangers in a bankruptcy auction. $593 million before a single player paycheck is written. Kagan reigns supreme. Oh, you heard about that. A company is contracted to make vanity license plates, but some Texans are leery of private contractors doing state business. For instance, the North Texas Tollway Authority is run by 5 firms and has been for decades, and apparently will be for at least a few more years. Heading up north now to Aberdeen, South Dakota, the American News. In budget wrangling, the county said no to extra money for a University Cooperative Extension Service office. The Sioux Falls Catholic Diocese is sued for alleged abuse at an orphanage from the 1940s through the 70s. Farm real estate is up almost 3.5% in a year. The South Dakota School for the Blind and Vision Impaired celebrates 110 years this weekend. Good doggy. Women from 70 countries gather and do a Lakota circle dance. And Marshall County voters will decide whether to raise property taxes to improve roads. And that's the front page review for Friday, August 6, 2010. In the News Bunker, I'm Andy Waits.